Hey guys, sorry for the delays, sorry for the missed days, sorry for everything that has been going on. But it's another day. We're on the grind. We're here. We're breathing. We're living. We're here. So, if you click this link, you're probably saying to yourself, "Well, it's time to call it quits. It's time for me to move on to something else. I didn't get that job. I didn't get that girl. I didn't get that." Whatever you didn't get it for whatever reason, right? Now, I want to tell you this, right? Straight off the bat. I haven't been posting, I haven't been putting a lot of content because of what I've been going through, okay? Because I was saying, I'm going to call this quits. I'm going to call this YouTube career quits. I'm not even going to call it a career. I'm just going to say, what? It's a hobby of mine. And just continue on my merry way. But then it dawned on me, because that's what I like to do, think. And when I think, I don't like to be on camera, I don't like to talk, because I'm doing that. It's like when the video is loading, it's thinking. Once it's done doing that, then you can do that whatever you was going to do with the video. Play, watch, whatever. So, interact. So, I want you guys to know that your boy has been going through some internal demons as well. It's not just a book that I read and it said, oh yeah, that looks something good to talk about. No, it's more of I'm putting content in what I'm going through and that I believe is going to help out the most because of how I interacted with my own internal demons. So, if you haven't already, to put a smile on your faces, like, comment, subscribe on SPC Perez. That one is just about my beautiful kids, and my son that he's seen daddy finally. And it was great. I had fun. Go check that out. It just brighten up your day. See kids and, running around, running with daddy and stuff like that. And don't be scared to like, comment, subscribe there either. But yeah, going back to this channel, to this particular video, just like I said in my other video, and this, criticism is key. Sometimes we're our worst enemy when it comes to that, because we criticize ourselves worse than some other people might, tend to think they did. So, I just want to let you guys know that, fine, if you're thinking about quitting, that's fine. Thinking about quitting, it's a process to quit. I believe it's harder to quit than just to get the job done. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. And sometimes when we do think about quitting, the quitting aspect is harder to do than the actual thing that you're required to do. See what I'm saying? So it's more difficult to quit sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. Because I'm pretty sure if you just guys stop paying your mortgage, it's kind of easier to just stop paying your mortgage, stop paying your rent, stop paying whatever form of income. So anyways, so going back is, and I seen this with my own eyes. Because I like to look at things. I don't like to read things. I don't like to, research things. I like to be in my own surroundings and see how, I want to say, the struggle is real. Where other people might say, you know what? The struggle is real, but I'm grinding on it so I can get ahead in life sooner or later. So you're going to say to yourself, okay, let's just say, right? That drug dealer, or that homeless person, let's say it's homeless person, something not illegal. That homeless person is a pain on society's butt, yes. But that homeless person didn't call it quits. You might have thought he called it quits, or she, because yes, there are females homeless that are homeless, whether it be in shelters, whether it be out panhandling. But you might think that person quit, right? Like, look at that. That person's living the life, No. Rent-free, everything. No. Right? You might say to yourself, look at that panhandler, right? Damn. That sucks. But they're not calling it quits. And I want to say they're in a worse position than you and I. Right? And society looks down upon them because they quit. No. It's a very complex way of thinking of way I think about it. I think about it this way. They didn't call it quits. You know, yeah, they might have lost their homes. They might have, you know, lost their family. They might be here on a, you know, tour visa and just stayed over, thinking that it's going to be easy in New York City. However, it's not. And they know this. And they're like, nah, I'm going to panhandle. I'm going to play a guitar. I'm going to sing. I'm just going to beg. I'm just going to be like, hey, if you got something, I want it. You know, I want it. But if you're willing to give it to me. They're not robbing people. They're not, you know, they're just, you know, they're doing a service in which they want to get paid, right? So, with that being said, right, why should you quit? That's my question to you guys. Whenever you get that little in your head and you're like, damn, I just want to call it quits. Why? Because there's an obstacle in the way and you can't go around it, can't go above it, can't go... I mean, there's under it. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can find a solution to that obstacle. See, homeless people, they found the solution to their problem. I don't want, let's just say I don't want a job, 9 to 5, but I want something that says, you know what? I'm my own person. I mean, now with Uber and Lyft and Via and all this, like, you know, technological stuff where you can be your own boss, basically. It's just different. It's more technological now. But they're still, you know, in the 20th century where it's like, no. I'm going to do it with human contact, with human interactions. So, my question again, and this is what I asked myself. I was like, Umberto, I mean, you were in the military. You're honorably discharged. Huh? You're an engineer. And they don't have those titles. And they don't call it quits. And you do. And you think you can quit when there's people with less than you that has absolutely nothing. And they don't call it quits. They're grinding 2-3 times. And it's like, okay. So you kind of got to psych yourself out. You have to put yourself in that position. Like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to quit. And that's the whole point of this video. Is to make you guys understand that quitting is not an answer. It is not. It might be a quick scheme, I guess you say. Like, oh yeah, you know, got it. I'm just going to quit. No. Before you quit, you have to have 3, 4, 5, 6 things lined up before you do. And we're humans of, what is it? Repetitiveness. So if you quit that, you're going to quit that, then you're going to quit that. But make sure, you know, like myself, you have a resume that's 3-4 pages. You need to condense it sometimes. But that's what is most important. If you're not going to strive at something, if you're not going to love something, do something that you love. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You love yourself, okay? Whether you hurt yourself, whether you cut yourself, whatever you do to yourself, you love yourself. No matter what other people might tell you, the most ridiculous thing that is in a human being, that is, I mean ridiculous as in complex, is this. If you think you can't make it, guess what? Your body's going to follow suit. Your body is going to do what your mindset set out to do. So, instead of saying I'm going to quit or I want to quit, say no. I'm at this crappy job, but you know what? I'm not going to quit because it can always be worse. You can lose a thumb, you can lose a nail, you can lose a toe. So, I want you guys to understand this part of the video where I'm just going to conclude it. It's never okay to quit. It's never. Things could be stacked against you, but guess what? There's a reason for that obstacle. Make it a little problem and find a solution. Because every problem has a solution. You might not see it at right there, at hindsight, but it's there. And I want you guys to understand, it's not what you set it out to be. Because it could be a little problem, right? Don't make it a ginormous issue. Because there's a difference between a problem and an issue, but that's a different story for a different video. Okay? I want you guys to really find it in yourself to say, you know what? It's true. There's panhandlers, there's, drug dealers or something that are in worse position than me, because that is an illegal activity. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, guys. This is just what I've been going through, what I've said to my own self a couple of hours ago, I love you guys. See you guys Sunday. And if you made it to this end of the video, happy birthday to my son. I know Daddy is not going to be there, but I love you. That's all that matters.